What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and this is my review of the Bend-Ems Voltron Legendary Defender. Wow, I got a bendy figure, guys, but it's Voltron, so yeah, I had to give it a shot here. And we just celebrated the 35th anniversary of the original Voltron, and it's kind of fitting to be able to do a Voltron review right about now. I do have another Voltron hopefully on the way, but it's not here yet. It's been in transit for a long time, but I won't get into that right now. Here we have Bend-Ems. Now, I knew this line from way back. I used to have a couple of the Star Wars ones, or maybe more than a couple. Never opened them. It was, back when they were, all the Power of the Force stuff was coming out. I think that's when it was. So very interesting to even see that Bend-Ems was still around, although they were bought by Sunny Day Entertainment, I think they're called. Yeah. I didn't know about the company, honestly, but, they make Bend-Ems now. I did see also a Batman Bend-Em, and this dude was actually hidden behind some Star Wars figures, so yeah. They are out there at your Walgreens right now. You can also pre-order on Amazon, though I don't suggest that because it's a little more expensive. If you do have a Walgreens in your neighborhood, go get it. This guy was $5, so... no matter what I say from here on out, it was $5. Taking a look at Voltron, this is a very rubbery, pliable figure, so I don't think the paints just go on very well. So you're just gonna see it doesn't look the greatest, but like I said, $5. Hard to judge it. What I'm doing here is really just giving you a look. The eyes are painted blue and the face is silver, and the details are fine. The black lion head, the reds and the whites. The whites could use another coat of paint. Yellows on the eyes are okay. The red's a little sloppy on top there by the ears, but the overall sculpt isn't bad. And when you look at it completely, it's not terrible. Proportions are not the worst here, really. Except that on mine, for whatever reason, I'm gonna guess it's gotta be more than mine. The yellow lion leg is much, longer. I can't get it to be level. So yeah, there's that. It is what it is. It's got some weight to it, which is nice. The chest looks alright. That blue looks nice. The sculpt is decent. The lion heads here on the hands aren't bad. This just is done in red. It's a weird red on here. This is a nice green. I like the green there. No paint on the noses or anything like that. You got black here on the back, you got silver, in the front you got the silver as well, obviously the silver in the middles. The wings look okay, for what they are, not bad. And then going down here, you got I guess a little V there. Never really realized it was kind of V-ish, at least here it is. The legs, I said that, but, they're okay. The paint isn't perfect, as you can see, it's oversprayed there. But it could be worse, I guess. I don't know. Again, I keep going back to it. I'm gonna keep going back to it. It's $5, It's not the worst thing in the world. The gimmick here is it's a Bend-Em. So there is a bendy wire in there. And that's really, what you get out of the figure as far as articulation goes. I'm just going to play around with it, and you guys could see what I do here. You can't do much there, but the arms seem to bend very well at the elbows. That's good. And then the legs kind of give you back a little bit, come back a little bit. We get any splits out of that? Not really. I'm gonna say this is not the best bend of these things. I don't really, have any frame of reference. I did have some bendy type figures when I was a kid, but I don't really recall it. And my son, honestly, doesn't have. I guess because I never really liked, bendy figures. Like, I guess we haven't really bought him any that I can think of right off the bat. The arms bend the best. That I will say, but otherwise, you're not getting a huge bend anywhere. And over here, you can see I bent it, and you can see it's kind of, at least the paint is separating there. So, not the best. Not the best, guys. That's a little disappointing. I mean, all of these little holes are to, help it breathe in the inside when you do get that bend. But I'm not getting great bends here out of any of this stuff. Again, except for the arms. Bending outwards looks pretty good. So, yeah. That's really about it. As far as collectability, I think if you're gonna get this as a collector, unless you open everything, I would leave it in the box because it did look cool in the package. But now here I don't have the package anymore. I already threw it out. It was one of those things. Open it and I chucked it. You can check my Instagram. The link is down below. For pics of the packaging, which again is very nice. Now evokes the legendary Defender motif, so not bad there. For your size comparisons, here it is with a vintage Matchbox Voltron and another small Voltron with a Trendmasters one, various Funkos, a couple of Toy-Namis, and let's end off with one of the smaller legendary Defender ones that wasn't a basic figure, though it is kind of basic. This was, I guess, the Defender Voltron. And my final thoughts, this figure had one job, bend. And I can really only do so successfully at the elbows, either outwards or up like this one is right now. Otherwise, the sculpt is okay. And the paints are not much to talk about. Again, for $5, I could let all that go, but it's gotta bend more. I mean, for real, it really had one job, and that's to be a bendy toy. And I can't see this being a whole lot of fun, even for kids. I don't know, my kid's 5, and he likes things that move around. He doesn't really like static stuff. I could see this being very frustrating. I mean, it's going to him, so, time will tell on that front. But as far as collectability, if you buy it, try to get it at Walgreens, because I don't think it's worth $10, that Amazon's charging for it, and leave it in the box. Collectors, you don't really need to open this. I did it for you. Honestly, you don't need to open this. Kids, fine. Various different kids will have different levels of fun with this, I would say. Alright guys, that's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below. If you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Buy me a coffee on Coffee if you dig what I do. Or buy yourself something nice on my eBay page. Become a zillion today. Till next time, peace out, peeps.